Hi there, it's Suzanne today, and I have some real cuties for you for Halloween. These little guys are ready to swoop in as stand-up decorations, a glowing shadow box, or a hanging ornament. It's a triple threat of Halloween cuteness. Careful layering does all the magic, and don't worry, there's not a lot of tiny pieces to drive you crazy. There's plenty of room for your own spooky greeting on the back of this multi-layered ornament. You can assemble it flat for easy mailing, or use foam adhesive to add some dimension to it, and also you can make it into a shadow box. Stand the design on top of a light source and watch it glow. Each design even includes a layer with a hole in it so you can put a string or ribbon in it and hang it up. Each design comes with a support as well, so you can add it to the back of your critter. It's a bit tipsy. Sometimes they tend to lean forward if you put a light source in them, and sometimes when you assemble them, not all the bases get aligned. So some stand up really well on their own, and some just don't wanna. Now, some of these designs have up to 7 layers in them. So what you might want to do is when you get the design on the cutting mat is to duplicate the whole thing, and move it off to the side. So in case you lose track when you're assembling the design, you'll have a reference to go back to. And there you can see all the layers that exist, and you probably want to cut the 2 black ones together. Now, once you have the design cut, just lay it out and stack it up so you have everything in the right order. This project is more about adhesives than anything else. So here are the ones I like to use. I like 3D foam squares from Scrapbook Adhesives, and I use the removable glue dots to hold some of the light sources in place. So let's start putting this crazy batty together. Now we're going to lay the yellow back layer down, and we're going to build on top of that. So we're going to add adhesive to the layer above it. And we just want to make sure with every layer that we're not putting adhesive where it's going to show. I cut all my adhesive squares in half and doubled them up so I had a good thick layer between each layer of cardstock. Now, this one is a big design, so it has more places where it's adhered. The girl Ghosty, she only has 3 spots where I added the adhesive. As I've worked, I've kept all the layers together so I can see what's happening when I do it, except I left the top layer off. Watch out for that little hanger. Don't place adhesive over top of that. So you're going to continue on and add adhesives and then a layer of cardstock and more adhesive and work your way up the layers. Try and get that bottom edge aligned every time. Make sure you lean right over the project so you can see it from on top, and that helps you get everything aligned. My layers were a little bit sticky because they came off a brand new mat. So I'm now at the top layer, and it's cut a little bit larger all around, hopefully to hide a lot of the layers behind. But we'll see. Oh, you're cute. Now let's see, what can we do with you? Now, if we did a good job, the projects will stand on their own. But just in case they don't, I've supplied you with this little kind of kickstand, and you just fold it up like this and add some adhesive to the tab. Then fold it up and adhere it together like this. And then we want to attach this to the back of the creation. The short part is the base, and that stays on the tabletop. And that's the part with the tab, actually, that goes against the back of the project. So all I'm going to do is add a few glue dots to that, because glue dots are removable. I like to put everything flat on the tabletop and lean the project against the stand, and it should just have a slight angle off upright. And if it doesn't want to stay upright, just tape a couple of quarters on the back. Now I want to have a little chat about light sources, and oh, look at the little girl ghosty, she already has a light in her. And it's held in place by removable glue dots, so I can pull the light out anytime. Now this is a black base tea light, and I thought this was so cool because great for Halloween. But it's not that bright, so although our little girl ghosty stands upright, and she will stand upright on top of the tea light isn't very bright. Well, darn, and I had such a good idea. Oh well. Next, we're going to look at what is called a party light, and it has a little piece of paper in there, and when you take it out, it engages the battery. But I have had these sitting around so long that I think they've croaked on me. But if you have a few lying around, it's worth trying them to see if they work. Now here's my latest find. They're called balloon lights, and they have a little tab, and you pull the tab out, and the light goes on. And if you want to turn the light off, you just put the tab back inside. But you have to keep track of the tab. But I really like them because they're small and they're bright. Now here's the next thing, the last thing, and this is called an LED display base. What's really cool about it is that it changes color. So put your project on top and amazing things happen. And you can move it back and forth so you get the sweet spot for the light looking great inside. Now it's quite mirrored on the surface, so if you don't want all that reflection at the bottom, then I just made a little cardstock black donut, and it shuts out a lot of that reflection that happens at the base. And that's what she looks like when she's all lit up. And while we've got the little girl ghosty in front of us, I just wanted to mention that when you're making any of the designs with white on the front layer, use a heavier cardstock, like at least an 80-pound, because if you don't, then the light shows through and the adhesive will show through too. These balloon lights actually allow you a bit more flexibility, because if the project is standing up, it's usable. If it's hanging, it's usable. And although I have mini glue dots there, I actually used removable glue dots, and then you can take the light out if you want to. So whether your project is standing in the light, or it's lit up in the darkness, or it's hanging and lit up, it is a cutie, and sure to be a hit at Halloween. Make them all, hang them all, light them all up. It's fun. I hope you've enjoyed these little projects. I sure enjoyed making them. Thanks for watching. If you like these projects and you're not subscribed to my channel, please do that. And make sure you click the little bell, and then you'll be notified of all the good things that I put online. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.